Tonight, you'll meet someone who is completely certain they're right, and they'll be completely wrong. Maybe it's a coworker explaining something they barely understand, speaking with total confidence. Maybe it's someone online, arguing with an expert like they know more. Maybe, on some quiet afternoon, it was you. Here's the strange part. The less someone actually knows about a subject, the more confident they often feel. It sounds backwards. Shouldn't knowledge and confidence rise together? They don't. Sometimes they move in opposite directions entirely. Picture someone starting guitar lessons. Within 2 weeks, they've learned 4 chords. They can strum a simple song, and suddenly they feel like a musician. They have no idea how much they don't know yet. All they can see is what they've already learned, and it feels like plenty. Now, picture that same person 6 months later. Their skill has grown, but their confidence has dropped. They finally see how complicated music actually is. Isn't that strange? They know more, but they feel like they know less. This isn't a personality flaw, it's a documented pattern in how the mind works. It's called the Dunning-Kruger effect. Psychologists David Dunning and Justin Kruger studied this at Cornell in 1999. They tested people on logic, grammar, and humor, then asked each person to guess how they'd ranked. The lowest scorers consistently overestimated themselves the most. The highest scorers often guessed they were only slightly above average. Why? The same skills you need to perform well at something are the skills you need to judge how well you did. If you don't understand a subject, you don't have the tools to see what you're missing. It's like trying to spot a grammar mistake in a language you don't speak. You can't see the error because seeing it requires knowledge you don't have. Daniel Kahneman described something related, a fast, automatic mode of thinking he called System 1. It craves quick, confident answers over slow, uncertain ones. Doubt feels bad. Confidence feels good. So the brain often chooses confidence, even when it's wrong. Researcher Philip Fernbach found something similar studying how people explain everyday objects, like a toilet or a bicycle. Most people believe they understand them well, but asked to explain the mechanism step by step, their confidence collapses. Their sense of understanding was built on familiarity, not real knowledge. And here's where it gets stranger. This bias follows a curve. Confidence shoots up fast at the start, a peak researchers call Mount Stupid, where minimal knowledge produces maximum certainty. Then, as real understanding grows, confidence crashes into a valley of despair. Finally, true expertise builds confidence back up, but it rarely reaches those early reckless heights. Real experts speak with more nuance, more hedging, more "it depends." Think about scrolling through your phone. Someone posts a confident opinion about nutrition or medicine, no hedging at all. That certainty feels trustworthy, but confidence was never proof of correctness. Meanwhile, someone who studied that topic for 15 years might say, "It depends. There are exceptions." That hesitation often signals real understanding, because real understanding reveals complexity shallow knowledge can't see. So next time a voice sounds absolutely certain, ask yourself, are they standing on real expertise or near the top of Mount Stupid, where the view feels great, but the ground is thin? And here's the harder question. Where might you be standing on that mountain right now without realizing it? Here's one way to catch it. Before trusting a strong opinion, in yourself or someone else, ask, could I explain the opposing argument fairly, in detail? If not, that confidence might be standing on thinner ground than it feels. Real understanding is rarely loud. It's quiet, careful, willing to say, "I'm not sure." Tonight, you'll meet someone who is completely certain they're right. This time, look a little closer, especially when that someone is you. If this shifted how you see your own certainty, subscribe for more on how the mind quietly shapes what you believe, and share the moment you caught yourself on Mount